And I would always keep a good record. I always keep a good record of my dreams. So these dreams, I'm just trying to say that these dreams are not on the radar. It's December 2023. These dreams are nowhere to mind, but they've just been coming up and coming up. And so,
Celestial, 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 mighty God of Daniel, this one is strictly delusional. Glory to God. Now, we're going to get into some of her prophecies to see where these prophecies coming from.
So the title of this dream is going to be UFOs and Aliens Skies Part 2. UFOs and Aliens Skies Part 2. And these dreams are from March and April 2016. And the reason that this dream is going to be called that is because in UFOs and Aliens, by the way, is a series. There are about 10 dreams or 13 dreams that all have the title UFOs and Aliens, with God showing me different aspects of the creatures, the hybrid beings, or aliens.
So now aliens are real according to Celestial. So aliens are not, based on what I'm listening keenly, they are not demonic forces. Aliens are not demons that are in the spiritual realm, but these are beings that live in outer space that will come to capture mankind. You understand? And to take over this world. Let's continue.
The Lord pushed me into that prophecy series, and since 2021 I have been telling you that they will come. Is it my tongue that is causing people to be sprinting at the Miami Mall now, talking about portals and holes? Didn't I tell you that the sky was going to start dissolving and these creatures were going to come through? Didn't I tell you at the request of the Lord that the dimensions are smashing together because those people are playing with CERN? Do you not know that when dimensions smash together, instead of having
time, space, and matter will be split, and alien beings will come through the ozone layer into the earth atmosphere and take over the world. Some Pinky and the Brain, some cartoon and anime show type of. Alright, let's continue.
When you go to the nice cake shops and the cakes are sliced, they put a piece of waxed paper together so the cake will not smoosh back together again, so that each person gets a nice clean piece. The dimensions are separated by some kind of membrane that stops them from mushing together, but they're smashing together now because people are playing with hadron colliders and playing with time-space continuums, things that God talks to me about. I have no nuclear physicist degree. I'm not claiming to be an expert on them, but as I've said, I'm an expert on listening with my mouth closed and writing things down and then reading the things that I've written down back to people who can't seem to keep their mouth closed. But that is your free will.
As a deliverance minister, I know for a fact that aliens all around the world that people encounter, they are demonic spirits. Glory to God. Any way that they can come for you to believe in them, they will manifest to you in that form, and they are in the spiritual realm, not in the natural world. And these spirits, they can take hold of somebody and possess them, not according to as Celestial is speaking.
The true elect, the days would be shortened. How did you think they were going to be shortened? Did you think that God had a sardine key and he was going to wind them shorter? God knew that evil would be manipulating time, but God also knew that he can use anything to the fulfillment of his will. That's why the days are falling so quickly. That's why it seems as if we're running to catch up and there isn't enough time, that you're not sleeping enough, but your watch still tells you that you got 8 hours. Since 2021, I've been saying this. But now that it is coming forward, is it my mouth or was it the declaration of the Lord that has people sprinting left and right in Miami?
There was no alien invasion in Miami. Rabosia Gadabasatia. You understand? Stop getting it twisted.
I warn. I have also prophesied this. People will not listen. People will go to these creatures because people love what is unholy. People love what is ungodly. People will defend getting to know these creatures. People will defend opening up human society to these beings because that is people's nature. People want what is different. They want what is new. You've already seen human beings and you've already seen animals, but you've never seen a human being mixed with an animal. You only read about it in the Greek and the Norse mythology. So now that the horseman is your neighbor, how exciting. Let's take a pie over, honey. That is what society is going to be like in this America. And they will mix and they will blend Daniel 2 and 43. And they will think to mingle themselves with the seed of men. They will blend into our societies. And yes, women and men will give themselves up to be their partners in marriage, in covenant, and they will bring forth the creatures. You have heard all these things. I wasn't making prophecies and sticking a picture of Captain America on them for nothing.
People need to start to be realistic these days. Stop running to and fro, jumping up and down, following everything that celestial may say. You understand? Many of these things are not true. Balonies, they are.
Whenever these things will come to pass, God knows, but they have to be prophesied so that you can make a choice. Don't lose sight of the fact that this entire blog is before you for you to understand that judgment is coming and that you must choose on every topic who you will serve. In 2022, I declared to everyone who was listening that right now, what we are talking about, in fact, since 2021, when I began to cover hybrids, I said that the topics people fight about now is, well, is trans okay or not okay? And homosexuality, people are rephrasing what the scriptures say. The scriptures are so clear, but then people are creating new scriptures. Be on the right side of history, they say. And love is love and God is love. So then God is that love that is same. I said that is what is tearing society apart now, but the time is coming. You will see the protests in the street will be, we don't want the blended hybrid people to come to the schools.
According to Celestial, people that are hybrid will be walking up and down in this place that they call Earth. People that mix with cat, mix with dog, mix with all different types of animals. This is some straight foolishness. Cuckoo.
About 14 prophetic words concerning the demonic beings who call themselves aliens. God also refers to them as aliens because he says that they call themselves what humanity has named them, and humanity has called them aliens. And so that is why when God is always talking about it and people are saying, why doesn't he say they're fallen angels? Aliens are not fallen angels. That's why he doesn't say they're fallen angels. The reason God doesn't call things what you want him to call them is because he is God and he is perfectly well versed in every single thing under the sun. So if God is calling something, you should ask yourself, why is he calling it that thing? Aliens are not fallen angels. Aliens are not also demons. Aliens are hybrid beings that are made from many different types of creature by Satan. They are a satanic hybrid creation, and the Lord in that supernatural playlist on aliens, that many of these aliens contain human DNA, so they can't possibly be fallen angels, can they? Because fallen angels don't contain any kind of DNA except the DNA that is particular and peculiar to them.
Congratulations to them who watched this video to the end, but this video was very hard to watch. Now, let us all pray for Celestial because she have a very deceiving spirit, and that spirit is schizophrenic and have no sense whatsoever. May the Lord bless you all.